telling us. Okay, good. Now, how could you describe the water? Because in English, it's good to have good vocabulary to describe. So, could you describe the water, the colour maybe, or the action?
It looks black, dark.
Very good. It looks dark.
Terrible.
Yes. Good. So you could say murky. There's a particular word, we say M-U-R-K-Y, which is dark. I'll show you this. 1 second. Murky water. Sticky note. Murky.
Murky.
Yeah. Now, murky means dark. Yeah. Not transparent. You can't see clearly. So that is murky water. It's not crystal clear. So you could say murky water as one item. Good. Ming, have you in your life, have you swam in the sea before?
Yeah, I have swam.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now, okay. I made a small mistake with my English. I said, have you swam in the sea? That's not correct. Do you know the correct thing to say? Hi, Yasin.
Hello.
Hello, Yasin. We say, have you swum? So I will talk about that in a minute. It's really important. We say, have you swum and swam? And I'll talk about that in 1 minute. Yasin, where are you from? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm from France. I was just visiting this session, but I have to go because I have a daily coffee in VR in Engage. But,
great.
Yes, I was just here to see. This is the English session. That's it.
It is, yeah. So it's to raise money for the volunteers in Italy fighting against the coronavirus. So
Absolutely.
I did this to help out.
Absolutely. And my friend Louis, he came from Immersive Lab. I'm working with Louis. He was the webmaster this morning.
Yeah, I remember Louis. Okay, thanks for all of your work. Thanks, guys. Thanks,
problem.
Yasin. You're free to stay and come back. I'll be here throughout the day. Thanks, Yasin.
Thank you.
So, good. We've got some good vocabulary. We've got I'm an average swimmer and murky water. But with the grammar, Miroslav and Tulming, what we say, let me show you the grammar here in green. So we can have different colors to show you the vocabulary. And here we go. We say, I swam is one option. And I'll show that in green for grammar. Now, there we go. I swam. Now, that, good. Miroslav, can you tell me, can you create a phrase, a sentence with this expression?
I swam in a pond.
Very good. I swam in the pond. Excellent. Yeah. Now, when you say swam in English, that's for a specific moment in the past, at a specific time. For example, I swam in the sea yesterday, or I swam last night with my friend. Okay, so that's a specific moment. But there's an alternative which you can say, which is I have swum. Do you know the difference between I swam and I have swum? Any ideas?
It's continue. It's start in. It's present perfect.
Very good. Yeah.
Out in the past and continue to.
That would be, good. In some situations, yes. So, for example, I have lived in Italy for 5 years. For example, I have lived. How many years you lived in Shanghai?
Oh, about 20 years.
Good. So you can say this. I have lived in Shanghai for 20 years. Miroslav, how long have you lived in the Czech Republic?
Oh, I lived for my life.
Excellent. Good. So, okay. So you could say, I have lived in in the Czech Republic all my life, or for all of my life. Good. But I swam is very specific. So, for example, now I have lived in, let's say, Shanghai for 20 years. But before, I lived in the past simple in Beijing for 5 years. All right. So present, past simple, specific in the past only, specific time. This is more general. Also, so you could also say, for example, yes, in my life I have swum. Stop. Not specific time. So my question in English, this is the final part. I could say to you, have you swum in the sea? Have you swum in the sea? And you say, yes, I have swum in the sea, in general. And then you say after, I swam in the sea, specific, last month, last year. Okay? So it's general and specific. Really, really important. Okay, any questions?
And have you been swimming? It's some continued time.
That's a really good question. Excellent. The present perfect continuous. So let me write that and we can explain. So we use the have, for example, have you been swimming? Sticky note, green, there we go. Have you been swimming is, we say this when you can see in the moment some evidence, some proof of the action. So for example, you stay there, don't move, watch this. I'll go into the water. Oh.
Water.
And I come to you and I say, hello, Miroslav, and you say, Michael, have you been swimming because you're wet? Good. So when you see the evidence, I think so. Very good. So that's when we say that. Or for example, if you can smell smoke, and I'm talking to you and you can smell smoke, you say, Michael, have you been smoking? So there we go. That's the tenses. So we've got some good vocabulary here with the yellow. Really important vocabulary. We've got the grammar in the green. Good. Let's go now. Should we go to London? Are you ready? Should we go now? Steve, are you still there? Yeah, I think you are. You moved. Hopefully, this isn't going to cause you any problems if I now go to London, but we'll see. If we could capture this on video, it'd be wonderful. So I'm going to give it a go. He who dares wins, as they say. So I'm going to load up the 360 video room. And here we go, guys. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, we're there. I can see you, Miroslav. Let me get my controllers. And good.
Are you using what device do you using, Michael?
The Oculus Quest.
Okay, cool. It's very cool. For me, it's the best device you can got in this time.
Yes, it's the best device you can get.
Yeah.
Good. Because in English, when we say verbs like can, will, should, then we say after the infinitive. So we say you can get, you can do, you can see. Okay?
Got it.
So,
Thank you.
Good. Excellent. Right. So this is the 360 video room, and this is your first time in Engage. So I think you've never been here before, and already this is quite amazing that we're standing here with the beautiful sunsets to your left, your right, and behind Steve. And but this is a great way to immerse yourself in different content. So let's find a video now of London. So just give me one moment. I'm going to load that up now. So here we go, video, and I'm going to search London, and I'm going to see if there's an 8K quality, a good quality. I'm going to search 360 video. We'll see what comes up in the results. And if you have also any questions about what I'm doing here, I can help you, yeah? So please stop me if you want me to explain what I'm doing. But here we go. Let's see if it works. And you should. Give it a second. Okay, can you see this?
Okay, people.
Yeah.
You want to give it a try?
Fair trade. Fair trade election.
Well, then you can stop. You can stop.
Read that book and read Fair Trade to America and Britain.
Sandro.
Not fair trade.
Well, is it US branded?
Oh. But fair trade is America and Britain get the big deals, and the rest of the world just suffers.
But then we can
Sandro.
stop eating altogether. I'm sure, like the guys who picked the bell peppers didn't get a whole lot of money.
Exactly.
Sandro. Sandro, can you hear me? Hang on, I'm going to mute him. I think I can do that. There we go. Yeah, he's muted. That's interesting. It's almost like when two worlds collide, we meet random people in the metaverse. Right, what I've done is I've muted Sandro, so if he wants to talk, he can let us know. We're standing in London. Can you see over there? Look behind you, Miroslav. What's that building? Can you see it?
I think it's a city.
Yeah, it's
Some
the city of... Yes.
Hey guys,
in city.
St. Paul's...
I'm lost.
Yes,
I'm lost. Hey,
almost.
I mean, am I lost? I'm lost.
No, almost.
It's all right. From your side, it's all right.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know how to say.
I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me, Tsuming?
Because I can just see the white. All the white. It's only white.
Ah, okay. Let me. I will now fix that.
I don't think it's a problem from your side. I think it's the problem of the internet.
Can we mute this?
Possibly. I'll come back to you. 2 seconds, Tsuming. Sandro, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh
no, he's
lost.
He's gone. Yeah, basically, Miroslav, can you see the environment?
Yes, I see.
Okay, I'm going to play the video a bit more, and we'll see if we can show Tsuming. It could be our problem. Yeah, sorry, his problem. Can you see, Tsuming, the video?
Oh. No.
Now, yes?
No.
Yes, I see it.
I cannot see.
Ah, okay. That's a shame. I don't know, Steve, if you've got any kind of ability to, I don't know, like help out or something, but I don't think this is something I can help you with, Tsuming. I'm very sorry. What we're looking at, okay, is a 360 video around us, and we're in London. Now, Tsuming, this is on YouTube, so I don't know if there's maybe some blocking, possibly. That could be. I'll find another video in 2 minutes, and maybe you can see that. We'll try with another video.
Okay.
Annie.
Okay for me.
There we go. There's the physical contact. You can feel the vibration. I'm going to do that with.
But I don't think it's a good idea to watch to shake hand this child.
Oh, you're right. Okay, touch my elbow. There we go. Okay, right. We are This is Danny Salerno. He was in previous 4 hours, I think. He's joining me on this marathon. And Danny, introduce yourself. You do the talking. Where are you from?
Hi, everyone. Good morning here from New York. My name is Danny Salerno. I myself am Italian. Actually joined Michael earlier on AltSpace for the 4-hour marathon for English. We were talking about various different topics, sports, journalism, different derivatives of words in English that are used in the connotation, specifically in the United States. We talked about kicks, tennies, pop, soda. Again, just to make a long short of it, just how the diverse melting pot of the United States has so many different ways of actually communicating. It's even a challenge here for us Americans in the United States to communicate in a very disparate manner. So, that's myself.
Great summary. Yeah, thanks, Danny. So Danny's from New York. We've got Suming in front of you, who is from Shanghai in China, or he lives in... Suming, were you born in Shanghai, Suming?
Oh, I was born in northeastern China. Do you know northeast?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, great. And good. So you're in Shanghai, and we've got Miroslav. Sorry, Suming.
Northeast is the best in China.
Could you say that again?
Barbecue in northeast is the best of barbecue in China.
The best barbecue is in the northeast of China. You heard it here first, guys. All right. So when this is all over, when I can jump on a plane, Suming, I'm going to come and visit you. You're going to take me to the best barbecue in town. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Good. Excellent. And can you pay for the plane ticket as well? No. Okay, he's ignoring me. You do well to ignore. Good. Miroslav, where are you from?
I am from Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. And Suming said he's a businessman and didn't go into any more details than that, which I respect, and probably more than I should. Miroslav, what do you do with yourself? Are you studying? You're working?
I have my own company. I'm the CEO. I am IT company.
Good. Okay. So you've got an IT company as well. So we've got 2 businessmen here. And Sandra, I don't know if you can hear us. Where in the world are you?
Well, the question is, can you hear me?
I can.
Very nice. And the question, could you rephrase your question, please?
Yeah, where are you from in the world right now?
Oh, right. I mean, it should say in my profile name what my province is. Yeah, there you go. And I'm hunkered down in full lockdown Morocco.
Okay. And you're in Morocco, you said?
Yes.
Great. All right. I just wanted to catch that. Good. That's a great expression Sandra just used there. And I'm going to show you that. And let me just show you how. Could you say that expression? You said something down. What did you say?
Hunkered down. Hunker in the bunker, down. I am.
And what do you do with yourself, Mr. Hunkered in a bunker? Do you work or study? What's the situation?
Yeah, I have the luxury or the privilege to still work 20% freelance for one of the biggest providers for adult education in Switzerland. So yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, so you're all right. And we're gonna let's say hunkered down. I'm gonna bring up the keyboards here. Here we go, because Suming and Miroslav learned some expressions or grammar before. And here's another expression. Just give me 10 seconds. Here it comes. I'm going to show you. Hunkered down, sticky note, yellow, because it's vocabulary. There we go. That's what he said. So hopefully you can see that. That's what our good friend Sandro in from Switzerland in Morocco said. Miroslav, hunkered down. It means when you're locked down, almost like in a bunker. Yeah. Suming, hunkered down. Could you say that, please?
I was scared.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard not to say something stupid.
Don't worry, Sandro.
Nothing stupid.
No, it's all good in here. But just to warn you, we can hear everything you're saying, and also this is being recorded. So watch your language, guys. No dirty words. Suming, can you read this expression for me, please?
hunkered down.
Excellent. And did you understand what it means? Did you hear me clearly?
No, I didn't catch you.
Okay, no problem. So our good friend Sandro, opposite you, he said, I'm from Switzerland, but I'm in Morocco, hunkered down, which means I'm locked down. I'm not going out. I'm in the house. Doors are closed. Windows are closed. Okay? So that's when we say it. All right? Good. Excellent. There we go. We got some good vocabulary. Danny, hunkered down. I think you use that word in New York City as well, don't you?
Yes, we also did use that in 9/11 as well.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, good. So particularly in disastrous situations, that's when you would need to hunker down. But Chris has just entered the room. Now, Chris is an absolute... I'm trying to think of some words to encapsulate you, Chris. You work for Immersive VR Education, which is the company which created Engage, which is where we are right now. And you're out in the US right now, Chris. Is that correct?
I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah, in the US.
City. And what's the time?
About 7:30 a.m.
Have you had your morning coffee?
I'm drinking it now.
Good. Excellent. I can smell it from here. All right, good. So we've, Chris is, if you don't, you do the introductions. What's your role here?
My role is I am business developer for North America.
Okay, yeah. And Chris does a great job. Okay, so Ming, if you don't know Chris, you should connect with him. His name's Chris Madsen. I can get you the details to him or check out the social media.
Hello.
There we go.
Good to meet you.
And if you have any questions about how to use this technology, it's something you should ask Chris.
Hello.
All right. Excellent. So, Chris, unfortunately, Ming can't see that we're in London right now. I think it's probably because of some rights or something on YouTube.
It could be. There are certain areas in the world where sometimes, unfortunately, we don't see this. Sometimes, if you'd like to give me some co-host controls, Michael, maybe I can assist with some of this.
Okay, great. Let me do that right now. And in the meantime, I'll try with a second video. So we're going to see if we can bring that up. There we go. There's Chris. We're going to make him co-host and add co-host. You should now be able to see that, Chris.
You got it.
All right.
I'm not sure if I just quit and enter again, that will be happy.
That's a good point.
Maybe come in. Maybe that would help. Mm-hmm.
Try that, Sylvie. Thank you. See you in a bit. All right, cool. Danny, can you see where we are in the world right now? You're muted, Danny. I don't know if you want to unmute yourself, or I can do that. No problem.
There he is. He's unmuted. Hi, Danny.
Danny, can you see where we are right now?
Yes, I do.
And look down towards your feet. Miroslav, I told you a word. I taught you a new word 5 minutes ago about water. How could you describe the water of the River Thames here?
It's, I think, what it's brown, a lot of brown,
Yeah.
and maybe be cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Good. Do you remember the word I told you?
Dirty.
Dirty. Exactly. There's another word that I told you, Miroslav. I hope you're listening. It was, here we go. Let me show you. It's vocabulary. So it's murky water. Do you remember that?
Dirty. I don't know.
Yeah, good. Murky means like maybe dirty or you can't see. It's not clear. All right. So the River Thames right down there is very much murky. Danny, do you have a river that runs through New York?
Yes, we do. We have the Hudson River, and actually, when I look at this, it kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah. Have you ever swum in the Hudson River?
No, I don't plan on to do that.
You haven't lived. Right, yeah. Okay, good. And what about Salt Lake City, Chris? What about you?
We have mountain rivers that come down from the snow in the mountains. Provo River is the one I'm next to.
Show off. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think the water comes from a mountain here, but across the water there, what can we see, guys? What's that? Do we know?
Westminster Abbey.
Westminster Abbey? No. I don't know exactly where. That's probably behind the trees, possibly. Oh yeah, maybe in the distance.
Close enough.
There it is. Yeah, sorry, I'm not looking. Yeah, Big Ben, good. You're right. There's Westminster Abbey. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. This is being recorded. See that big tower on the left? Is that the tower of Westminster Abbey? You can't see my avatar going red with embarrassment. I think that's coming in the next update of University of Higher Education's Engaged platform. The blood is filling up my head and it's about to explode. But I can tell you for sure that that is the Houses of Parliament. You've got Big Ben there, just opening the window. We've got Big Ben. But Big Ben is covered in scaffolding at the moment, unfortunately, for renovation work. So there we go. And yeah, good. So that's it. We're going to jump to the next scene of this tour of London, and hopefully Tzu Ming will be back sometime soon. Oh, he's there. Tzu Ming, can you see this?
No, it's the holding time. Oh, unfortunately, it's all the same. I can just see the white.
Okay, we're going to try a new video in about 5 minutes, in about 3 minutes for you, Tzu Ming, and hopefully we can do that. But in the meantime, we're just going to jump forward and keep the conversation going. And the next scene for everybody is it's loading. We're on the banks of the River Thames now, and there we go. There's a boat that's passing, and we call that the Thames Clipper. I'm going to pause that video. Just over there, we call this the Thames Clipper, and the Thames obviously is the name of the river that runs through London, and the Clipper, C-L-I-P-P-E-R, is the name of those boats that go past. And Tzu Ming, in Shanghai, Tzu Ming, do you have a special card to use on the buses and the trains and the underground system?
Special card? You mean the tourist car?
Oh no, like a card, like a ticket.
Ah, card.
Yeah.
Express. Okay.
Express card.
Express
Okay.
card. Yes. Yes.
Good. In London, it's called the Oyster card, and you can use your Oyster card on that boat as well. So you jump on, you go boop, you tap in. We say tap in, T-A-P, tap in, and you can jump on the boat, and it takes you very quickly down the river to another destination. So that's it. That's a very, very quick tour of London. I'm conscious of the time, and I also want to show some other scenes in this environment, particularly for Tzu Ming, who unfortunately can only see white at the moment. So we're going to give this one final go. We're going to load up now another scene just to give you a taste of how you could learn or teach. Here we go. I'm loading it up. And Tzu Ming, you tell me if you can see the video load. Can you see something?
Maybe I'll check the media controller. This is a media viewer.
Oh, this is beautiful.
IFX.
Yeah, it's not going to be there, Tzu Ming. I'm sorry. I think it's more a problem on your side, but we can try to address that another day. But don't worry, we'll go to another location in 2 minutes. Be patient. Thank you. This is beautiful. Danny, where are we?
Oh, geez. I am not geographically inclined.
That's all right. You've said many great things today. I'll let you off. Any ideas, Chris?
I believe we are at the highest waterfall in the world, Angel Falls.
That's right. That's what it said at the beginning. I'm sorry. Haha.
Don't worry, Danny. It's early morning for you. Chris is drinking his coffee. We'll grab one of those later. Careful not to spill it. So this is the highest waterfall in the world. And I don't want to look too much at this sessions in Engage, which is so but I mean, I'm just going to play the video a little bit more. We're going to go up above the clouds, and Tzu Ming, I can send you the video if you want to see that, and we can try and find a way of getting you access to this, no problem. But we're just going to jump forward a little bit. There we go. We're in the clouds. And the music adds another element to it, of course, as well. A bit more of the spine-tingling hairs raised on the back of the neck as you rise through the sky there. And there's an audio guide as well at 979 meters now. So I hope you're not scared of heights. There we go. So let's just, because we've got a number of different English speakers from around the world here. We've got Chris from Salt Lake City. We've got Danny from New York. Danny, how would you describe this environment with your language?
Extremely majestic.
Majestic, great word, yeah. Sure. Are you someone that prefers the city or the nature, or a bit of both?
I would say nature.
Yeah. Okay. And we spoke about that topic last time, didn't we? So Mother Nature, etc. So that was a topic we covered. Now, this session is just about giving us a taste of a number of things in Engage as opposed to one particular topic. So for the purpose of Saul Ming as well, who's joined us all the way from China, we're going to jump to another space just to give him the opportunity to see what Engage has to offer. So hold on to your hats, everybody. We're going to go now to, let's go somewhere pretty cool. Let's go to the moon, just to give you a flavour as well of an upcoming English lesson later today. Right, I'll see you over there in 10 seconds. Welcome, mate. That's a fine-looking spacesuit you've got there.
Thank you, sir.
That's a perfect fit. Is that tailor-made?
I wonder.
That is a fantastic fit. Is that the guy in Queens who measured you up, John?
I think so. Yeah, it must have been John Gotti.
It must be John. He's been going for years. Yeah. Okay, great. Right, everybody's here. We've got Sandro in the background, hunkered down in Morocco. I love that. We've got Saul Ming. Saul Ming, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, and now I can see the moon.
Fantastic. Yeah, so there we go. We're on the moon, everybody. We've got Miroslav. If there are any problems, just wave your hands in the air like you just don't care, and we'll try to sort out any issues. But great. We've got Steve as well. So we are on the moon. And Danny, if I gave you now a ticket to go to the moon tonight, would you do it, or you'd be a bit scared and you'd prefer to stay on planet Earth?
I would definitely do it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is the future, isn't it? We'll all be taking holidays to the moon sometime in our lifetime, won't we?
Oh yeah, it's inevitable.
Inevitable. Yeah. Good. And for the non-native speakers, let's ask maybe Miroslav. Sorry, I'm just going to breeze past. Down here, what do we call this area here on the moon? What do we call this?
Call or name? I don't know what you think.
Oh. Yeah, we call it a crater. Crater.
Yeah, crater. Yes, crater.
Yeah, good. And it's pretty amazing, isn't it? You can see these craters from planet Earth if you look up into the sky on a clear night. And here we go. More vocabulary for you. Craters. So if you're teaching a language in VR, you might want to use the sticky note feature. It's wonderful to just kind of bring people's attention to some of the keywords. So these are craters, plural. There we go. So we're standing on a crater. And yeah, and that's about it. Sorry, I'm also charging this quest. Could someone tell me the time, please, wherever you are? How many minutes past the hour?
Rita.
Oh, I can see it. It's 10 to 3 where I am. In other words, lunchtime. Right,
same here.
Great, wonderful. All right, guys, so we're on the moon there, and that's just a flavour of where you could go. I'm going to go to one final destination before I wrap up. Grab a glass of water and a chocolate biscuit. That's chocolate biscuit number 5 for today. And then we're going to see each other in 10 minutes for the next session. So let me take you to one final destination, which I'm sure you're going to enjoy. Let me just load that up right now. And where shall we take you? There we go. High-rise loft. There we go. So I will wait for the other guys. I'll just pop over here. Now, Chris, I've never worked out what this is. Is this kind of some kind of moss pool?
It's my golf putting green.
Oh, it's the putting green. Sorry.
That's a good question, Michael.
Yeah, I did wonder, but okay, good. If you actually, I think I'll bring in some refreshments if we need them. Let's bring in an IFX here, and we're going to get soda. There we go, the soda can. So, oh, that's quite big. Next one. Now, Duming, welcome to my apartment. This is a place that I like to relax in after a hard day's work. Duming, how do you like to relax? Do you listen to music? Do you like going to the park? What do you do?
Oh, I practice karate. You know, karate. Yeah, karate.
Wow. If that's your way of relaxing, I'm scared to know what you want to do when you want to let off some steam. But relaxing is karate for you. So martial arts. How long have you done karate? Are you an expert?
I used to practice about 3 or 4 times a week. I haven't do it for the last 3 months. 3 months,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. Okay, so it's been difficult for you, but hopefully soon you can start again. Well, in these environments now, I'm using what's called the IFX, which is one of the visual effects tools that you could do, and you have full ability to move. You can also, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, if they click menu on the right button and click IFX, they could possibly do the same, couldn't they?
I can enable that for them, yes.
Okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, but I think my device
There you
isn't
It's
not power enough because I'm using a wide focus. The wide focus is very slow.
It should be good enough.
Slow.
You can try.
It should work. IFX, I just made it work for you.
So yeah, Ming, if you click menu,
I cannot.
IFX at the top, and then you can touch one of the pictures and bring in an object.
ooh, the world's smallest cow.
Oh,
Here you go. You can take this cow. I made this shareable for you.
I mean this.
Can you see that, Miroslav? Look at that. Great. Okay. So this is just a taste, as a sense, an idea of how you could use these environments. Danny, I hope this has been interesting. Is this your first time in Engage, Danny? Because for both Sulming and Miroslav, they've never been in Engage before. What about you?
Try to catch. Yeah.
He's unmuting himself. All right, we'll come back to you next time. He's been following me around all day, which is, there we go. Danny, first time here?
Sorry about that. Yeah,
That's right.
first time here. A lot of the interactables are just very, very, very immersive. It's almost like VR chat.
Yeah, you're right. Very different experience to Waterspace. Every platform has its pros, and I wouldn't even say cons, because in the end, you just take what you like from each one and adapt it to your needs. So this is Engaged. This has been Engaged. So feel free to grab an apple. I'm going to have a quick break now, a glass of water, and run to the little boys' room. Ming, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for coming. As you said, I won't shake your hand again. I'm sorry for that. I'll shake your elbow instead. And I wish you the best of luck, okay? I hope everything gets better over there in China. And thank you very much for coming. I hope to see you again. Danny, always a pleasure. Hope to see you again soon. Sandra,
same here.
take care over there in your bunker.
Toodles,
in
Michael.
Morocco.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Bye, Michael.
Miroslav, thank you. And Steve,
wait
thanks
a
again
minute.
for coming.
Can I ask a question about BRICS?
Yes.
Hi. Do you are you working Engage? Are you working Engage?
Yes.
So I have a question. Do you have a plan to open the content creator